so the one thing is here the mistakes. Okay, so somebody is the people who can learn about the mistakes. Okay, to make it the same mistakes twice all the time. Give a learning range. This occasion is a repetition about the numbers. Okay, so every mistake can have a certain number of the numbers. The same mistakes is happening. One of the things here it is occasion is conservation. How much there is a total amount of time in the conservation is given at the paper. There is an agent who creates the kind of mistakes. The mistakes are kind of action where the person himself considers as a negative utility on its observation is, and therefore it is kind of a person himself he will be therefore classified this as a kind of a negative utility action as a mistake. Alright, so when person create those mistakes, then what this person in his own self-concerned interest, he will be taken immediately in a future action potential. So if himself take a look around that he doesn't ever cause the same exercise. So he take a precaution next time, he take a planning, he will be taking more analyzing what he did wrong, and he will be not repeat the same way to patient is. The same thing in here, there's a mistakes to patient, I will be never ever holding calculations guess around occasion. So every single experience you will be always learning about the kind of equation. So we about this universe, the same type of equation is this kind of mistakes, which is a very type of equation, is a one-on-one in universe. Well, every action have its own reaction, every action is all causation, every have a deterministic path of occasion. It's therefore it will be the same action, will be repeating, will be always have the same consequence about the same. Alright, this meaning equation is that the example like we talk about the security, whatever occasion is, there's always some kind of a improvement or some kind of a fix which will be prevent an action to happen, to occur. And this is the same thing, I said, if you want to never to lose your balance equation, you always have some kind of 100% certain. And never now could be easy with any kind of solution, if it would be ever anticipated about that it would be losing. Always, of course, we're always aware that every possible actions are possible. They will be losing a wallet. I was also concerned about that. But the problem here wasn't like if you have a cancer, is that you didn't take enough precaution, you didn't take enough action to preventing. And that was the case. The biggest problem here is you have not enough preparation and prevention mechanisms to enable this thing allowed to happen. This is a really important thing is the case you say. So the prevention failed, or this process, or this kind of thing. And because it failed, well, here I am. I'm gonna be any more help. I'm gonna change about the thing, and therefore it would be fully responsibility about the occasion says. So this occasion is shown about what about the limited brain capacity, like this occasion able to controlling to the central universe around himself. This occasion, I mean, this control is very kind of very supplemental, very pressure by putting in a paper now. Alright, I put with all of mine here right now on this occasion camera if you're talking about the facial is to say. So I can analyze it way, so what would you have a different issue? One of the things is never carry an open pocket equation, well, never put some kind of a marker inside GPS locators or GPS occasion. We can pay for any kind of possession properties, always a market kind of signature, kind of a. So what about this case you just came up ideas was to say everything universe would be any ownership would be kind of marking, okay? So there was here some of the friends and markings, okay, isn't it? So every ownership is everything, every matter is owned by somebody somewhere sometimes. This kind of ownership universe. Well, it's quite amazing, you get another possibility. But anyway, that's the way how this kind of organism, kind of society, rightness works. Rightness is kind of a social construction, like any kind of property possession. The one thing is a physical possession, the second thing is a lawful societal construction of the ownership or rightness to own any kind of a property. This doesn't mean that you cannot be taken away from other persons of this kind of property, which is a creative ownership for cases or whatever it is you want to make it create the ownership of it. Anyway, as I use my best possibility, my best property, which is always able to understand the reasons to find about what was caused patient. I now have learned about it. I know exactly what happened, where it happened. Actually, I don't know exactly how it happens, but I'm pretty sure even I have no idea what happens, I still can pretty well speculate about it. And because I have speculated, I have become in a conclusion quite clear what it was all about. And now I know that the only way to really start about this issue is yes.